Greetings, YouTube, and happy first day of the back issues difficulty, which I know so many people, as I am recording this video, are currently jumping into. Good luck to everyone who is looking to capitalize and get the most insane rewards we've ever seen in the game. So insane that they make Bill Gates and his bank account jealous. So insane that they make Labyrinth of Legends rewards look like Master Mode now in those top tier rewards. So I wish everybody the best of luck. And you might be thinking to yourself, I might need some more boosts and some revives and health potions. So believe it or not, even though we see both the 4-star and the 5-star bundles in our version of Trash or Cash today, I very much want to make sure you don't miss on something that is as important, if not more important, because it's guaranteed value on these deals. And that is the Greater Champion boosts, the level 5 health potions, and the level 3 revives. Those are as crucial to dissecting this deal as the crystals themselves, because anytime you open any crystal, it's a gamble. And there is no guaranteed value from that crystal. You could get an amazing 5-star champion, or you could get somebody that instantly makes you want to hide the bleach, Either way, you have to factor in everything else. And I'm so thankful that for these two offers that just randomly came up today, that Kabam actually is honoring more than just the crystal. I wish Kabam would do this kind of thing more often, because while there's a gamble involved, there's also guaranteed value, and that's the best thing to assess, because no matter what, you're not going to walk away empty-handed versus like 15,000 units for a 5-star Red Skull, for example. Okay, so we've got the 5-star Infinity War bundle. We're going to talk about that in a sec, but I do want to start with the 4-star Infinity War bundle. Now, keep in mind, I truly believe that I would value realistically at the retail price of 30% Greater Champion boost, which increase your health and your attack by 30% for an hour at 300 units apiece. Now, the level 3 health potions, level 2 revives, those are also added units, but just for the sake of this, I'm not going to factor those into the overall grade of this. We're just going to call those like the fortune cookie with the check. They're freebies. So if you get 600 units worth of value for the 30% Greater Champion boost, that moves down the crystal itself, the 4-star crystal, to 1,200 units, which is about half the price of that really, really overpriced 2,500 special offer 4-star crystal that pops up. But we have seen 4-star crystals for as little as 99 cents in the game, though realistically speaking, think about what we just saw with that Ultimate bundle, where you get the Ultimate card that a lot of you are enjoying right now. In fact, you got a crystal right this morning where you get 11 straight days of crystals, where for like $10 or $15 you could get 2 or 3 or 4-star heroes total. So 1,800 units down to 1,200 is still a considerable amount of units. I don't think that this one can be graded more than a C. I think it's a very average price for what you get. The Greater Champion boosts are certainly the most guaranteed value, and the health potions and the revives help a little bit. But keep in mind that this crystal has a great deal of champs from all over the spectrum. You could get insanely lucky and get Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, somebody, as you know, that's haunted me in my dreams. But you could also get insanely unlucky and get someone like a Groot that is going to haunt you in your dreams for different reasons. I would not pay 1,200 units for a 4-star Groot. No way, no how. Or like an Ant-Man. So the spectrum is absolutely different. So C grade, not trash, not cash, just very average. And considering we are less than 2 weeks from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, in fact, we're 2 days away from the 1-week countdown to Black Friday, I would not spend 1,200 units on that. Now, the 5-star one, of course, looks cooler. It's shinier. It's got 10 champion boosts. That's 3,000 units worth of boost in my book. So that automatically cuts this price down in half. And now, just for the sake of reference, we can talk about a $200 worth of units value really being $100. People are going to say, Prof, I can't believe you're possibly endorsing spending $200 on a 5-star crystal. That's not true. That's very misleading. That's fake news, and that would be clickbait if it was the case. But I'm absolutely not doing that, because when you factor in the greater champion boost, the 10 level 5 health potions, and the 10 level 3 revives, all of which are extremely relevant to conquering the most difficult difficulty we have ever seen in the back one issues, the variant difficulty, you lower that price to at most 3,000 units, which is slightly below the $100 Odin asking price of 3,100 units. Now for this one, you will notice a couple of things. They have taken out, smartly, the heroes that are not available as 4 stars, or are only available as 4 stars, in the Infinity War Crystal. But they have also kept a champ like Doctor Strange, who so far to this day is a limited release in the featured Grandmaster Crystals, but now you can get him in this. And yes, for everybody that's going to say this, I in theory could get this for another shot at Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. In fact, in theory, this could be round 69 of the hunt for Stark Spidey. And I am somewhat tempted to spend half of my, well, a little bit less than half of my 13,000 units on it, simply because I know, unlike most of the trolls who comment my videos and say, Prof Off, you suck at this game. I've never been hit in my life. I don't need health. I don't need masteries. If you're really good at this game, you can just win everything without ever getting hit. Well, then you, I guess, don't need boosts or potions or a truthful conscience. But for everybody else, you're going to make mistakes. And when you're fighting really, really tough difficulty, if you make one mistake, like saying Labyrinth of Legends, you're dead, right? You're wrecked. You have to revive. There's no middle ground. So I anticipate, no matter how well I play in this hardest difficulty, that I'm going to have to revive quite a bit. And so I need to maximize, especially with someone like Blade, the chance to get health back, the chance to get attack back. And I think very strongly I would get this knowing full well that everybody's going to laugh at me. And round 69 will probably produce a 5-star Groot or a 5-star Ant-Man. I expect that. But I'm doing this for the guaranteed value of 10, 30% boosts, and then the level 5 health potions and the level 3 revives. Again, which if you were to price those out, those would be what, at least like 500 units altogether? So that moves the crystal price down to 2,500 units, which I think 2,500 units for a featured type crystal for a 5-star that guarantees you a chance to potentially have, like if you don't have Star-Lord or you don't have Captain America Infinity War, or Iron Man Infinity War, or even somebody like Hulk, Hawkeye, insanely underrated. Like there's a lot of good champs in this crystal. I would say that the champs that I wouldn't want to get normally, Winter Soldier, even though certainly with the synergy with Killmonger, he gets much better. And I would even very be happy with awakening my 5-star Loki. I think Loki is another crazy underrated champion in this game. Black Panther Civil War, I would not be excited about. But yeah, most of the champions I would be just fine opening. Also, OG Iron Man, no thanks. Kind of threw up in my mouth a little bit just thinking about that. But regardless, I'm tempted strictly because the average upper tier player, if there is such a thing, is going to need as many boosts, as many potions, and as many revives as possible to make sure that you save units. And so you have to do a cost-benefit analysis with this. Take the 5-star Infinity War Crystal out of it because chances are you're going to gamble and you're not going to get the champion that you're targeting. It's like, what, a 1 out of 23 chance or something? So besides that, you have to ask yourself, am I going to spend more than, 3,000-4,000 units potentially worth of revives and potions? If the answer is no, then it's not a good value. But if the answer is, I don't have any of those, I don't have any boosts, and this actually might save me more units in the long run, and you've got the units saved up, it's worth the asking price. But if you don't, I would probably steer clear. But I think this is a B to B plus value when you factor in the boost, the potions, the revives. Please be aware that I am not endorsing you to spend $200 on a 5-star crystal. That by itself is a terrible value. But when you include everything else, it becomes a B to B plus value. And certainly if you hit the RNG, the random number generator, for those of you that are always asking me what RNG is, the RNG jackpot, you are going to have the best 6,000 units. If you spent 6,000 units for all of those boosts, potions, and revives, and you got Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, or you awakened your Star-Lord, or you got Captain America Infinity War, oh my gosh. Talk about, I can just imagine what the line messages to me are going to be for some people. So that's the gamble. You'll probably get a champion that's just middle tier or lower tier, but everything else is guaranteed value, and that's what I like to see from Kabam. It's a B to B plus value for the 5-star, a C value for the 4-star. If you're going for the 4-star, save your units. I can guarantee you Black Friday and Cyber Monday will be much better for the 1,200 units than that value. For the 5-star, I can see why you'd go for it. Good luck. Personally, I am very, very tempted to go for it. I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe after I get done teaching my next class in like 15 minutes from the time I recorded this, I'll have a better thought process. If you think I should get it, and this should just be round number 69, let me know what you think too. I'll be curious to see what people think. Either way, have a great day, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and good luck with the newest difficulty in the game. I hope that you don't get wrecked and have nightmares for the rest of your life, because the rewards, no matter how hard this difficulty is, are so, so worth the effort.